But there's new stuff, too. This is certainly new. Fabrica de Arte, the hottest spot in Havana. A nightclub, performance space, art gallery, highlighting artists, musicians, and DJs from around the world. Questlove is scheduled to DJ here tomorrow night.
It's like a big bag when all the art can fit inside.
What is going on here? I ask Inti Herrera and Ex Alfonso, two of the young entrepreneurs behind the place.
Nothing like this ever existed before. Did the Government Bureau of Arts help you?
We have, at the beginning, we have subsidies from the Ministry of Culture. Even the building, we asked for the building because it was abandoned for 30 years.
The place is very popular.
Right now, yes.
Who comes here?
It's people that love art, but at the same time, it's very diverse.
It attracts a once unthinkable mix of foreigners and locals and enjoys the actual support of the government, without whom, of course, it couldn't exist.
Our chef here, Lisette, is part of the art world, you know, here.
A ceviche of dogfish with pickled vegetables. Loin of pork, pan-seared with yucca, and a riff on a traditional orange sauce with garlic and coriander.
Good.
Very good.
What do you think's going to happen when the door opens and you've got hundreds of thousands of Americans flooding here, looking desperately to spend money on anything Cuban?
I don't know, man. We are a small country, no? We have to adapt to new things, but I think it's a good challenge.
I guess I'm asking, how do you keep it real when you'll all probably be millionaires in a few years?
Us?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Y no es el objetivo nuestro hacer millonarios.
It's not our goal in life, but that's...
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have more factories.
More factors.
You can tell. You know it's coming, right? You can sense it. Oh no, another fishing scene.
This is our vessel here on the right.
Très bien, merci, et vous-même.
Oui, Eric?
Bonjour, monsieur. Don't
Eric Fromu is one of only a handful of old-style fishermen who work the sea the old-fashioned way.
Do you see yourself fishing?
No.
It's stressful to me.
Right. I always think I'm going to catch, like, my testicles or my ear with the hook. You know, I have a fear of fish hooks. Yeah, he's catching denti.
Yeah, he said it's the best fish of the Mediterranean. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Well, hopefully we'll see.
Well, hopefully we'll test it. Wally is supposed to deliver to Le Petit Nice.
Oh, that's right.
Eric works exclusively for this man, Gérald Paseda, the extremely demanding chef-owner of Le Petit Nice, Marseille's only 3 Michelin star restaurant.
I'm waiting for my fisherman, actually. It won't be long. It depends what the Mediterranean Sea will offer to us.
So it's a long liner, Tony.
And how long is the line?
Well, he says he has about, today, 300 hooks.
So he basically lays it out at night, comes back,
And pick it up.
pulls it in.
Yeah.
Maintenant, il faut virer tout le matériel.
Combien il y a de pêcheurs à Marseille qui vivent comme vous?
Dans ce travail-là,
Dans ce travail comme ça, là, ouais.
on reste 5.
Wow! In Marseille, it's only 5 guys. 5 fishermen who are working like him.
Wow.
You know, he has 300 hooks.
He's arriving, he's arriving.
This must be the 12th fishing scene. No, I must have done 20 fishing scenes in my life, and I think I had one good day out of all of them. Other than that, it's been one humiliating goat rodeo after another. Ordinarily, our typical fishing scene actually would be rougher than this. So we'd be pitching back and forth, and I'd be hanging on to the contents of my stomach only by realizing that they're feeling even sicker because they have to look through the viewfinder.
True, yeah,
so
of
they're
course.
like, "Oh." So it's basically, you're playing this sort of race against time kind of a game. It's like, who's gonna puke first?
Yeah.
It's always the camera dudes, though.
Is it?
No, generally it's a producer.
Les mauvaises journées, ça va arriver. Mais alors celle-là, je la marquerai d'une pierre blanche, je te le dis.
He said, bad days, I had some bad days. But this one,
This is the worst.
this is the worst.
Well, there it is. Another extraordinarily successful fishing scene in the can. Time to reap the rewards awaiting us back on dry land.
You'll tell me if there's like any oiled up Amazons behind me.
Behind you?
Right, frolicking naked.
Yeah. Right now, they're kind of like mature Amazons. But
Ah.
it will happen.
Ah, here's the chef.
Super. Anthony Bourdain.
Enchanté.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. An honor, sir.
Would you mind to have the bouillabaisse?
We don't
Is it a
mind.
good
we want
idea?
it.
Or
We want
it's
it.
a
will you
very
change
good-
your mind? I don't know.
No, it's a very good idea.
There's reinvented, deconstructed, and then, usually, there's the thing itself. Pasida's take on bouillabaisse, without a doubt, Marseille's most famous dish, is spread out over 4 courses. First, shellfish carpaccio of raw mussels and clams.
Man.
Ça, c'est super, hein? And they're raw, of course, and they slice the mussels raw. That's crazy. Wow.
When I decided to make this bouillabaisse, I had the inspiration when I was a child, on those rocks, you know, when I was with my knife opening the mussels, eating the mussels. In my cuisine, there is no cream, no butter. It's not traditional at all. It's just based on the fish. This is my way of thinking my cuisine here for myself.
Hey, this is the copa. This one is special. Ah, c'est pour toi.
All right, let's move on. Some cheese. Ah, look at that. That's beautiful.
Those ones are milder and young. Those ones are strong.
Ooh, wow. That is some.
It looks very
Wow.
inoffensive, but it's like, ooh.
That is some deep funk. That is some. Wow. See, when I eat cheese like this, and I drink wine like this, I start thinking about my Don Cheech fantasies. Maybe you saw Godfather 2.
Yeah, of course.
I just think I could just spend the rest of my life sitting in a hill in Corsica, eating goat cheese and drinking wine and having my enemies killed by remote control.
I would love to live that lifestyle, except for killing enemies. As you know, I'm not killing anyone, but
I've never seen you wish ill on anyone. As long as I've known you, you've never even said, that rat bastard, I hope something really bad happens. I hope he gets stomach cancer. Or you've never even said, I hope he loses his girlfriend. You've never wished ill on anyone. So
I don't.
let me ask, in your darkest heart of hearts, do you ever stray? Do you ever find yourself thinking, oh, I really hope they just, I don't know, I hope they get herpes. I wish ill on people every day.
sorry, Tony. You know, I mean, cheers to hell.
It's a big night in Marseille. The city's football team, that's soccer team to you, is playing, which means the whole city's watching. Eric and I head to the hipster Plaine neighborhood to meet up with Gilles Roff, a filmmaker and sports writer for France's top newspaper, Le Monde.
So tonight, the big game.
Yeah.
It's Marseille, Lille.
It's Lille against Marseille because it's in Lille. It's not
in
here.
Lille. So we get to watch it on TV. And will all of Marseille be watching this?
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be watching.
You know, we did a very good season, but at the end of the season, we are only fourth.
So it's a
and
must
it's
win.
very important. So it's a must win today.
Right. So the dream of every Marseillais, the perfect season would be to see Marseille crush Paris and then move on and go all the way.
They don't want to be second to Paris, you know?
Right.
They want to be second to none. And in football, it's one of the only issues where they can be first.
That's strong.
It is a little strong, yeah. It has like a cheese type of texture.
That's good.
Not bad, right?
It is like blue cheese. Ah, pork belly?
Yes.
Okinawans love pork. Every part of the magical animal, the pig. At Orizun, the pork belly is slowly cooked in stock heavily infused with bonito flakes and awamori. The ears are simmered until tender, thinly sliced and dressed in rice wine vinaigrette. And the ribs, after brining in sake and seasonings, are slowly roasted.
So you grew up in New Jersey. How did you find your way to Okinawa?
Well, my mom was from here. My dad was in the Navy. He was stationed here, met my mom, and wound up back in New Jersey because that's where my dad was from, Patterson. And I was born and raised there. The school I went to, it was predominantly Caucasian kids. There wasn't many Asian Americans at all.
Right.
And I always had this kind of like identity complex. There would be like times where people would come to the house. They'd say, "Oh, where's your mom from? Is she from China?"
Oh, God, yeah, right.
Yeah, open the refrigerator and there'd be some weird food, you know, "Hey, what's that? What are you?" And every time I heard that, I was like, wow, am I different? And then all of a sudden, one day my mom says, "We're going back to Okinawa on a family trip." I was 17 years
You've
old.
never been up to that point?
No. But when I got off the plane, I don't know what it was. It was like, I'm here. This is my home. Being able to connect my heritage, I felt something. I was like, wow, I belong here.
How about the food? What was in that refrigerator? Because I know a lot of kids who grew up with that same sort of uncertainty when they brought their friends home from school to their house and opened their refrigerator. You know, if kimchi or cabbage or fish sauce, they were aware of it when they visited their friends, and they were acutely uncomfortable with it when their friends came over. Man, have things changed as far as attitudes. Pretty much the engine of the new American cuisine are kids with childhoods like yours. And I don't mean just what's hip, what's the next big thing. I mean, literally redefining what is American cuisine.
Okinawan taro, flash fried, then dressed with sugar and soy. And pork shoulder, dredged in black sesame, then steamed. You have described that you were shocked and surprised to see the Japanese soldiers, their treatment of Okinawans was not good during the battle.
After the United States forces landed Okinawa, General Headquarters of the Okinawan Defense Forces issued the order, regardless of military people or the civilians, you cannot use other than standard language. And if you use the Okinawan language, you will be killed as a spy, you know.
Right.
But the Okinawan people could not understand standard language, you know. So when Japanese soldiers killed lots of local people, you know.
Particularly given the experience of the war, how Japanese do you think most people feel here?
There's a fundamental difference between Japanese culture and Okinawan culture. Japanese culture is warrior culture, but Okinawan culture is absence of militarism. Okinawan people are happy-go-lucky people.
Do you think that easygoing, that reputation, that tradition of being happy-go-lucky, do you think that this has led to Okinawans being taken advantage of? I mean, for instance, the U.S. military bases. Okinawa is 1% of the landmass of Japan, and yet what percentage of the military bases are here on Okinawa? Almost all of them. Okinawa seems to be asked to make a lot of sacrifices for the mainland. Will that ever stop?
You are talking about NIMBY.
Not in my backyard.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Marcus and his sister were adopted by Anne-Marie and Leonard Samuelson and raised from that point on in Sweden. Ethiopia, its language, its food, its cultures was largely a mystery. Marcus traveled and trained, apprenticing in some of the great kitchens of Europe. He moved to New York and at the remarkably young age of 23 received 3 stars from the New York Times at his groundbreaking restaurant, Aquavit. It's been a pretty stellar rise since then. And in 2010, he opened Red Rooster in Harlem.
I always find it so paradox that I was born into very little food, but yet sort of I've made my whole life about food. My sort of structure and pragmatism comes from being raised in Sweden. And my sort of vibrancy and warmth to cooking and field-based food that I love comes definitely from here.
Weirdly enough, the single aspect of Ethiopian culture most Westerners do know a little about is Ethiopian food. So maybe you've had this.
Oh, wow. Now that looks good. That is exciting. What is it?
This is typical Ethiopian Mediterranean. They make it really nice.
At Katenga restaurant, they do it classic. Injera bread, that's Ethiopian 101.
I mean, when you think about Ethiopian food, right, the foundation is really the injera bread.
It's not just food, it's an implement.
Yeah.
We're having bianetu, a selection of stews, or wats as they're called around here. That's gomen, sautéed greens, shiro wat, which is a chickpea stew, and tikal gomen, sautéed white cabbage. Many, if not most of the dishes, spiced with the magical, mysterious flavoring of the gods, berbere.
Can I give you one that normally they do, they say gursha.
You have to.
This stuffing of food into your fellow diner's face is called gursha, and it's what you do to show your affection and respect. Try this at the Waffle House sometime and prepare for awkwardness.
Now, when you were born here?
I was born here. Yeah.
Left what age?
13. I grew up in Holland, and after that we all went to London, Germany, and I'm in New York now. So
I don't want to say it's a rootless existence, but it's a, where's home?
Shola Market in Addis Ababa. It's where you come for what you need.
What are we here to buy, by the way? What's the plan?
I want to make dorawa. Really the king of chicken dishes in Ethiopia. All right, so we're going to go head down here, get some good butter. You smell the fermentation, the funk?
Kibe, an Ethiopian butter in various stages of fermentation depending on what you like. It is a primary ingredient in much of the cooking.
So there's between one is really fermented and another one is a medium. So she says we should use the medium one for chicken stew. And you use all the spices. But this is the most important thing. ነጭ ቅመም፣ ነጭ አዝሙድ እና ጥቁር ቅመም።
People from Gurage, Maya's tribal area, run the market, so she knows the language and how to negotiate.
ይከብዳል? አይከብድም?
I can smell a frightened chicken a mile off. Here we go. Guess how many do we need?
I just think we need 3, it's fine.
My mama done told me, get something for dinner. In this case, chicken. Fresh, please.
See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Oh, that's fresh.
I love all the sounds. Like it's like chicken there, music there.
How did he get the skin off?
He just, one move he did it.
We used to use like a hot boiled water.
Yeah.
After killing it, you
Right,
just
dip 'em
dip
in
it
and
there. That's how I grew up.
Over 80 years old back then, he led us bounding uphill through the jungle like a young gazelle. He still had the marks on his fingers of a man who'd taken heads. In Etam's case, presumably, communist guerrillas when he'd fought with the British during the Malay insurgency. We drank many shots of rice whiskey together under a bouquet of human skulls, trophies from another time. And I promised I'd come back for Gawai, a big deal in the Yaban calendar, when friends and relatives return to the longhouse. A lot has changed since the Yaban tracked commies through the jungle, and much has changed in the 10 years since I've been here. Etam passed away the year before last at the age of 92. And the evidence of how timbering has depleted much of the forest is everywhere, scandalously so. It's dark by the time we arrive, but someone has been waiting for us. Please advise me of protocol. Thank you. All for me?
Okay.
Oh yeah, just like old times.
Yeah.
There you go, my man. Custom must be observed.
Okay?
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Building boom or building bubble? Architect and city planner Murat German has been capturing Istanbul's construction boom with his camera. He employs a unique method of compressing panoramas to create a striking reimagining of cityscapes, reflecting perhaps more of the reality than a straight photo could.
I've been following what's happening in Istanbul because it's my hometown. And what's happening is that the new government is basing the supposedly booming economy totally on construction. So what they did is they started to build high-rise housing, shopping malls and roads and all that, but not necessarily buildings that are related to the making of culture. So all this construction is related to consumption.
Well, are these spaces needed at whatever income level? Will somebody be living in these buildings?
That's a very good question. I'm asking the same question.
First things first.
Yeah.
We'll save the world later.
This is pide, by the way.
Yes.
And it's like the Turkish version of pizza, let's say.
Pide has some similarities. I mean, there's cheese in it, dough, but it's more like a calzone, maybe. I don't know. It's an efficient delivery vehicle for, in this case, ground meat, cheese, and onions. A not-so-little torpedo straight from, I was going to say Flavor Town, but no, that would be wrong.
I want to see what you do with this. I want to see how you eat this. And what do you do with that? Will you dip in the egg? Pour it in? Or?
Yeah, exactly. cholesterol bomb, we call it.
There's a remarkable lack of sentimentality about really one of the most uniquely glorious looking spaces anywhere. Why don't they care?
I agree. There's a lack of sentimentality, and there's also a lack of vision, I believe, long-term vision. We have very short-term visions, mostly based on money-making.
When people look at the work you do set in Istanbul, what do you want them to see?
First of all, I really value the sustainability of a particular culture. I want my work to show, hey, look, this is what we had. I think we are already losing it, so why don't we stop here and maybe consider doing something else?
Perşembe Pazarı, long home to tradesmen, Greeks, Jews, and Armenians, groups whose populations are these days a tiny fraction of what they once were. This neighborhood, like many in Istanbul, is slated for redevelopment in the name of urban renewal.
Everybody say this not normal. I study about Ottoman, how to read, learning Ottoman languages. When you ask why Ihsan to learn this, because I want to read history, original.
Right. Probably not while driving, though.
Yeah, but I'm not driving, but the traffic already stopped. Allah'ım ya Rabbi ya. If I talk too much and you're boring and I go, take another taxi because I talk too much. Arkadaşlar ben buradayım. This is my home area.
Oh, yeah? You live in this neighborhood?
Yeah, we call this area Lokanta.
So this is a local favorite of yours, this restaurant?
This restaurant I know since 30 years.
So it's cow foot, tripes.
Tripes.
Very nice. That looks good. Man, this is just delicious. Are the young people more conservative or less conservative?
My daughter married religious person, and she has a scarf. Another daughter, young and 18 years old, short and modern. They walk together. One is scarf, one is not.
Right.
Maybe one day you invite me to America and I will be making
Done.
belly dance on the American main road, taking my body.
I think probably get arrested for that.